On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof of building portfolios, taking well over exceptional gain. I'm chopping this so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.
Good morning, Otter gang. What is going on? Bitcoin is pumping. Can it continue, or are we going to send it to zero? I'm kind of like Camp Zero, man. I like Camp Zero. I don't know about you guys. I'm totally Camp Zero. No? Is that bad? Am I like on the dark side? I'm so off center here. What's going on, everybody? Let's see if we do continue up here. My God, Bitcoin. It's trying, man. It's trying. A for effort. Let's jump into the charts, everybody, and into this amazing chat. Happy Friday. Can we get some relief, or are we going to zero? Let's ask you how your week has gone. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Thank you for being here and supporting the channel. Let's see, how has your trading been? I don't care about your portfolio. We know where that is. It's in the gutter. So we're up, down. And we are, look at Bitcoin go, man. Put a 1 in the chat if you are long. This is looking strong. Break even. B. Or if you're just wrecked, man. If you're wrecked, I gotta know. Look at this thing go, man. It wants to be free. Coming for the high right now. Are you featured again? I don't know if I'm featured, man. Do we have to do some more ASMR? We can do some more ASMR. Is that good enough to get featured? You do the ASMR and you get featured. That's what I've realized. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you guys. Thank you for being here, Beard Mac, Shrian, Isaac. Good to see you. Alexander G, have a wonderful day as well. Crypto Billy, Hefe, what's going on? Nice push here, guys. We're going to Valhalla. We're back. SFP of the high just now. Coming into a resistance zone. I'm very tempted to short this thing. 66,800. We hit 59. We are flying. Solana flying as well, man. Good job, Solana. Coming into some resistance right now for both of them. We shall see. There's the short. It's way too early to take that short, guys. It's way too early. Way too early. You're way too high to drive. Way too high. Way too high. Yeah, 3-minute bull div in here. 3-minute bull div continuation push here. Looking strong. Billy, we're going back up to 125,000 today, buddy. What's going on, Billy? Good to see you, man. How you doing? There's the dump. Guys, this is crazy. I shorted yesterday and the price teleported. Did anybody see that? The price legit teleported. I made $900, but it teleported. I've never seen price teleport. No, I've seen price teleport. Up 550 here. Last night, Asia session. Up 550 here. Watch the price here. Goes up and then goes. What the fuck just happened? Pardon my French. What the fuck? I exited right away. It just teleported. Up 550 here. What does that mean, everybody? When price teleports, don't trade. When price, run away. I stopped the stream and I stopped trading. Ready? What's going on? EM. I mean, $900 was nice, and it was actually a really good short. It was right here. I was short from here. And it just from here to here, it legit just jumped like milliseconds. And it would have been nice to hold this a little longer, but I mean, run away. Run away, man. Take the money and run in this environment, man. I ended up making $4,200 yesterday, so happy days. And now we're here. Now we're here. We'll see what happens, guys. I think we need to come in here. That's where we need to come, right here. This guy right here. How we get there, though, is up to Mr. Market Maker here. The Market Maker. The Market Maker. Looking a little bit exhausted here on the 12-minute, 24 trigger down. Yeah, it's trying to push up. I really do like this bottom, though. This is a nice bottom. This could be the low for a while. Could be the low for a while, but very good bottom. When you have a very aggressive bottom like this, you don't even come back into this area here at all. You typically don't. We'll see. We'll see. I do like it. And we are pushing into market open. So pretty wild, man. What a wild day yesterday. I think we dumped, if we look at it, we dumped yesterday. How much? We dumped quite a bit. It was quite an extensive drop. I bought some Tesla. I bought some Nvidia. 18%. 18% yesterday, guys. That's crazy. The daily candle alone is 15. Jeez. Coming halfway up the candle, looking for continuation consolidation, right? So whenever you have a breakdown, your next candle typically comes halfway up that candle, and then it either breaks down or it consolidates. But you typically have balance, right? So balance would be good. Balance, if we're going to measure it, we can measure it. How do you measure halfway? Just use your fib tool, guys. 50%, 67,800. 67,800 would be halfway. Okay. See? How do you measure? Never from the top down. Always from the bottom up. Okay? No need to be rude, AlexOCrypto. 200 people in here. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for being here. Blockchain Crusader, good to see you, man. Block C Misanthropic, good morning. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Dammy, good morning. Trace, K2, J, Iron Man, Blockchain, Miguel. What's going on, man? How you been doing? How's your trading? Is it a little bit better? Yeah, it's not been easy, guys. It's not been easy. It's not. I understand why like a new trader would be wrecked. If you're in my Discord and you're wrecked, I'm gonna have some words with you, because we've told you everything single day. I've told you to reduce your size, take less trades, because this price is everything looks like a trade, guys. Everything looks like a trade, right? And in this environment, your job is to be patient, as annoying as it is. Like I like to sweep here. I'd like to short. I don't have confirmation to short. We are overextended. I would like to short, but I'm not going to short yet. Just a little bit of patience. That's all. What's going on? Lasers. Good to see you, LJ. Shotgun Billy. Crypto Jung. LJ. Rough trading day for me yesterday. I'm sorry to hear that, LJ. Let's get back on the risk management. Slow, steady. Not jumping in, no FOMO. No top blast in here. Like, the long was down here at the bull div, right? The bull div down here was the long. Now we let this play depending on where it wants to get to. Happy days. That's it. Happy days. Yeah, this is crazy janky here. Here we go. Little push again. 67,000. Trying to hit it. Big bullish momentum right now. This is strong. This is strong. How's Solana looking? Same deal. Bullish momentum. Trying to push back. After yesterday, I mean, of course. Of course. Nice push here. Put a 1 in the chat if you are long. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Careful here, everybody. No trades so far. Good to see you, Alan. Good to see you, Tony, Rashad, Curtis, Grayson, F585. Good to see you, man. Mark Dutch in the chat. Thank you for being here. Seymour Liddy, my man. Bean flicking. Yeah, Curtis Hill. Let's go, baby. Big push here for Bitcoin. Big push. Coming into our sell wall. Bought all day yesterday. Keep going down. I keep buying BTC for hodlback. Wife didn't like it, though. I bought Bitcoin yesterday, too. A little bit. I bought like 5K. I'm just like first little nibble. Little nibble I bought. Yesterday, I did my mom's portfolio. It's basic, right? Like S&P 500. A little bit of Bitcoin. Like 5% Bitcoin. S&P 5. She was retiring, right? So it's like very small portfolio. Just to outperform inflation kind of deal. It's not anything serious. So I did some allocation for my mom yesterday. Bought some Tesla yesterday. A little bit of Nvidia. Just a little bit of a dip of the toes. Nothing really. I trade better stoned. I would question that, but that's okay. Donato Cabrera. Let's go. Charles, good to see you. Yar, good to see you. Chantel, thank you for being here. Always coming through. Good morning, Loco for crypto. Paper loss. That's okay. Seabass. What's going on, Dave Digital? I bet you are so jelly, Alex. I don't even want to click your links, especially during a live stream, Dave. You're scaring me. MSTR is not dead yet? I don't think MicroStrategy is going to die, guys. Unfortunately for all the MSTR haters. However, we'll see. Hitting 67,000 here. A little bit of resistance at the highs. Still no trade. Getting a little bit overextended on Market Cipher here. I think this needs to cool off a little bit. Look for it to come back to these blocks. Yeah, so double block in here. I don't like that. Can we get a single in here? No. Yeah, see, block here and then block down below and here. So I always try to, I don't say always, but I prefer the lower ones always. I'm going to say always. I'll include the liquidity of these ones here. So block. Looking really strong here. Solana, beautiful move. Beautiful move for Solana. Nasdaq pretty flat here this morning. Consolidation down, a little pushback. SPY, we'll see. We'll see if we get the pushback today. Bitcoin continuing to rip here. All you London traders, man, you spoiled. All London. London had the lows, man. This was the juice right here. As soon as you broke here, that's your juice. We are very overextended here. I don't want to get in the way of this. Yeah. London had it. This was, yeah, you had downwards trending momentum on London here. Break and go. Now we're very, in my opinion, we left this behind. This is decent in here. So we would look for this, maybe. Sometimes you can just take this, guys, and move it here so you understand how price moves, right? I don't know if you guys have ever done that, but if you look at price here, you can go into here. You can draw this out. Boom, 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 and then you can slide it forward. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh. It's almost predictive, right? It's almost predictive. It tells you not to long here. That's what it tells you. Into a sell wall. No trade for me. Oopsie. No trade right now. Just hanging out. Thank you for being here. 200, almost 300 people in here already, guys. Thank you for liking the stream, hanging out here, joining the. I think a couple people joined the Discord, man. Welcome to the Discord. We do have our beautiful Valentine's Day sale on. Here you go. Use the code PINKBOX. Get your discount. Good morning, Chad. Good to see you, Alex. Good to see you, Peb, Skull Tattoo, Philly Skills, Triple. Good to see you guys. Thank you for being here. Good morning, 1300. Dusty, my man. How you doing? 111. Enter short? No, not yet. Not in this. My brother-in-law scooped some Sol. Nice. I like Sol at these levels. But that's just me. This is aggressive, guys. Very aggressive coming into our order block up here. We do have liquidity up at the highs here. Liquidity. Flying, man. So 4%. 67,000. Nice push for Bitcoin. Nasdaq climbing. SPY's climbing. Nice. Nice. Congratulations on your longs, guys. It's just way too early. Way too early to jump in. There's no way to top blast this unless we play the top blast song and sing the song together. We'd be flying. Beautiful. Do I think the bottom's in? I think the bottom's in for now. In for now. I don't think that's the bottom. I don't think it's the bottom, but in for now. It's a good bottom. Enter short? No. No trade. Still waiting. Is it a good time to short right now? Well, I would wait, Steve. This does not look like it wants to stop. It's parabolic, man. Parabolic to the upside, right? You have this right here. Don't get in the way of this gravy train. Nice push for Biddy. Trapping longs. Trapping longs into market open. Continuation push here. Vertical, man. This is wild. Vertical. 301 people in here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. That's wild. 301 people already, man? It's early. It's early. It's early for 301 people. We'll do some top-down analysis. Happy Friday, PB Stack. Good to see you, Mitch. My son, Arise. Good to see you as well. How you doing? Let's short. No, thank you. Not right now. I ain't shorting this thing. There's no chance. That's what you got. I think your mic is too low. I'm speaking low because my son's asleep still. There, I'll turn it up a little bit for you there, buddy. Hopefully that's better. Watching Alex's Man Crush in Vegas. I'll be coming to Vegas, Dave. Don't you worry. Stuck over trading yesterday. I mean, it all looks enticing, doesn't it? It does. Bitcoin is going down up. Dusty, you know, Bitcoin is just a punk ass. That was a lot of war money leaving the market. Interesting. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you, everybody, for being here. About to short. Love you long time to Psychroptipus. I'm just going to call you Psy. Explosion, good morning. Good to see you. I'm new here, but looking for a community. Welcome, Lee. I mean, welcome. We are, we're special. We're traders helping traders at the end of the day. That's it, man. I mean, we trade the charts. We kick ass. We take names. That's kind of how we roll. I mean, you do you, man. Search for your people. Find your people. There's a lot of good people. I think we're the best, but I am biased, obviously. We have a giant Discord, 8 traders. One of the best Discords in all of crypto, if not the best. I would say the best, but yet again, I am biased. The Discord will tell you. I mean, we're family in here. There's a whole network of us that are family, and, you know, we just try our best. We show the trades, we take the trades. I think, you know, we're trying to make crypto honest again, which is the hardest task in all of crypto. That's it, man. So welcome, Lee, and hopefully you enjoy it. We talk a lot of smack, but we take all the trades and we show you the trades, and I like to have a good time because trading isn't easy, man. It's not easy. Who won 33,000? Is that trades by Matt? Yeah, he won. Yeah. I think I saw that. Yeah, he was at the Alpha Futures event. Yeah, I saw that. That's cool. TBM, man. Wild. Plus 1K and it's early for me. Good job, dude. Am I in a trade? No, not at all. No, not at all. It's fine, man. I want to top blast just as much as everyone else right now. But there's a responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. I was born in the dark. Anyways. Dave, you're trying to get me copyright infringement, man. Already started shorting? Cool, man. That's good. Definitely the best community. Yeah, I think so. Reggie thinks it's the best community too. About to short. YouTube needs to push your stream to the top of my feed. I hope so. I mean, I would understand if it didn't, and we do talk a lot of smack. Yeah, I'm skiing right now too, Diggity. KPC, good to see you. Good morning. Can you show your horse? Can I show my horse? Which horse? Rolling over here. Retest of order block. Continuation up. Possibility. Solana hitting some resistance as well. Retest of previous highs. Continuation up here. Very overextended. I would take this trade this long here if we were down here more, but we're not. We're not. Retest is 67. We swept this high that we marked out here. So we marked out this high over here for a liquidity slab. We've tapped that. Yeah, no trade here. Still waiting. Down we go. Into this little block here. Key support level here. See how it reacts here. Might go long here if we do get a good reaction. Considering along here. Let's see how it reacts. Still looks bearish. Solana. Still looks bearish here. No buyers stepping up yet. Sellers coming in. Solana bouncing. Be a pretty cheap trade. Sweeping the low. Can it bounce here? Can it bounce here? No bounce. Solana. Oops, wrong time frame. Solana, no bounce either. It tried to bounce. Okay, that might be it. Push. Let's go. Up 120. Stop loss to entry. It's so volatile, guys. I'm going to be quick with it today, man. It's so volatile. Like, I really don't want to fight price action today. I've had a really good week. It's my job not to give it back, if anything. Yeah, that second wick was good. Into an order block, SFP of the low. Continuation up, uptrend, retesting down here. It was all there. Up 270. I mean, it's a good start to the day. Maybe a bit aggressive with the take profits, but I think in this environment, that's the only way you're going to survive. Because, like, this is nasty. Like, I make $3,000 on this move if I just take that full move. So it's like, you give yourself a chance for this kind of push, but pay yourself and manage risk. I think that's the name of the game today, guys. Right? Like, this is a retest back into this block. Like, there we go. See? Very quick. Like, this is rolling over now. A quick little scalp. GG's in the chat. On to the next one. On to the next one. Overextended, right? Overextended. I mean, the problem with this level up here to short it is that I had a level in here to short, and I flipped the box. So the box was like this, and I flipped it like this. So it wasn't as strong as I didn't have the same confluence as I would have had from doing the macro analysis. So let's go back and take a look here, everybody. Thank you for being on the live. Hopefully you're all having a beautiful day, taking the trades, showing the trades, trying to make crypto honest again. So VWAP's in a horrible spot today if we're looking at it. What else can we see? Well, we can't really see a lot, right? What we must understand is that we have key areas, and I've marked them out. So I have these key areas in between the reds and the whites, right? And these are support and resistance levels that I've worked on forever. So I tend to trust these things and looking for them to hold and yada, yada, yada. So we're trying to flip this red zone right now. A red zone is like a macro level, right? So you got a range within here, a range within here, a range within here. And you can trade in between the ranges, okay? You can see how this held and then it pushed up to the other red, right? Take profit, take profit. So now we're trying to hold this red zone and flip to 69,420. And that would be the high point of the range, okay? And you can even see here holding, pushing out, right? So what are we looking at here? We're looking at a series of order blocks all the way down, right? So we have this downtrending momentum, and our job really is to find these key areas. So we have key areas in here, and we just slapped into here. So we're looking at this area down below here. This is quite a big block in here. So this is going to be a little bit of turbulence, right? Because we can see how big, this is like an hourly order block right here, right? So we can see that that's going to take some time to fill. Depending on price action. So this is going to really be the main resistance today. Like, and it doesn't mean we can't come into here, right? Like, if you're trading this, you could short like this and like this. This doesn't make sense for my trading style, right? But that would be your order block high time frame trade, right? So for me, even though we've tapped there, I'm going to be looking at something like this guy here, mostly due to the fact that Well, we scalp, right? So I would like the liquidity of the high taken, tap into these lows here, liquidity of this high being taken as well. And then the imbalance, right? So what's the imbalance? I always say to the Discord, we're looking for imbalance in price action. Well, giant imbalance in here, right? Leaving them in the dust. Then pretty constructive price action until here, right? We push out very aggressively, leaving a fair value gap. So that remains a target for today. If we're going to roll over, that's definitely where I'm looking to get to, is 65, 400, okay? And then maybe developing some sort of accumulation range in here, right? And then we get going. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it has to happen. It's Friday, right? So we have extreme volatility. So this thing is probably going to move on the weekend. But, we're looking for some sort of accumulation in here. The beautiful thing about since the start of the month, okay, since February 1st here, January, since the end of January, the beautiful thing is that when something moves down so fast, it can recover that fast. And I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm not. But when something drops like it has, right, there's a higher probability for us to push back pretty quickly. I'm just saying this, okay? So don't say, Alex said we're going back up to 80,000. No, I didn't. I said there's just a higher probability of a V-shaped recovery, okay, because of how quickly we've dropped. We dropped the quickest we ever have in history in the last days, okay? This move, we are bear market lows technically on a lot of indicators. We are bear market lows in a third of the time. In a third of the time. Think about that. So for this thing to happen to where it got to here, okay, this has happened in a third of the time, this move here. That's a crazy statistic, guys, right? That's a crazy statistic. So it's pretty revealing of how crazy nobody's seen price action like this. Nobody's seen silver dump like this, right? This is crazy market cap dumpage here. 50% silver dump, right? Gold, right? Gold's recovering pretty well, but it's wild. Wild times. Crazy volatility, right? So if this, then that. We'll see if we fill these order blocks. But for me right now, it's looking for us to come back in here where VWAP's pretty useless today. It's way down here. I don't know. If we come into here, that's cool, man. Maybe VWAP over into the afternoon. But we would have to continue to climb and then drop pretty aggressively. And guess what? It does drop pretty aggressively. Okay, be prepared. I mean, you don't need to look far. Look left. Okay, very aggressive day yesterday. So be prepared for anything. If this and that. Level to level. That's our job. Level to level as traders. It's beautiful. I mean, my portfolio got shit on yesterday, but, I made $4,000. So, I mean, your trading is a hedge against your portfolio. That's why, we're traders helping traders, trying to help you guys navigate these charts so that you can make an income and quit your day job and, become full-time wanking chariot sitting button clicker, right? That's what we are here. We just sit here. We click 2 buttons. We manage risk. We take wins and losses. And hopefully our wins outweigh our losses. Totally vacation Piper. Piper is chilling, man. I'm trading since London Open and adding to a partial stop loss. And Alex does one trade for a minute and makes 100x more. I'm sorry, bro. Good to see you, Shy. I've been trading for 4 years, Shy. Bro does not wait for market open. Zero discipline. Sticky. Who's that, me? We had an order block retest SFP of the low, right? This would have played nice. Order block retest SFP of the low, looking for a continuation trade. It played out here. Very volatile. I wouldn't say I can take 3 or 4 trades before market opens. Depends on price action. I mean, this is a critical support level too, and it seems like we're holding it. What do you normally trade, Alex? Bitcoin Sol, yeah. Bitcoin Sol, and then I'll swing trade like altcoins from the signals from the Discord. So depending on what the setup is on the Discord, because we have some amazing signals guys in our Discord. There's one posted by FJ just now. But Bitcoin swing, like if it's a swing long, I'll buy it on spot. But there's lots of setups and lots of signals and lots of live streams and lots of TA and tons of lessons, 150 lessons. But yeah, for me, I'll scalp Bitcoin and Solana. That's my bread and butter. That's what I've been doing forever. And then if there's a decent setup that I agree with, based on my rules and stuff, I'll look to buy it on spot or trade at very low leverage on a separate account. As your wife is a fellow Brit, you must know some UK foods. I live outside Vancouver now. UK versus Canadian food. Candy. Are you British, Chris? Or are you looking for British foods? So my wife is British, and I lived in England for 2 years. I lived in Scotland for a year, and I lived in Worcestershire. So I lived in England for 2 years. And look, that long would have played really nicely. Some UK foods. I mean, a chippy tea is the best. I mean, if you find a good chippy, which is a fish and chips, everybody. A good chippy tea. I mean, Tony's in Edinburgh. Tony's is probably the best fish and chips I've ever had in my house. Tony's Fish and Chips, Edinburgh. This is where you got to go, everybody. It looks like an absolute dive. Looks like an absolute dive, and that's why it's so good. All right, you go in here. You go to Tony's. Say, Tony, make me fish and chips. Okay, in Edinburgh. Okay, and you won't be disappointed. I promise you. Okay, fresh fish, so good. And then, I mean, if you want like candy, I mean, you gotta have British biscuits, man. Jammy Dodgers, bourbons, custard creams, a rich tea biscuit, Hobnobs, the soldier of biscuits. Okay. For food, British food's actually quite shite, to be honest. It's pretty bland and plain. A good roast dinner, go to a good old carvery. They call it a carvery. Okay? Go to a carvery. Go and get a good carvery, which is just like a Sunday roast, basically, with all the fixins, you know? A good carvery is always good, man. Go and get a nice carvery. Fish supper in Scotland, right? If you're in Birmingham, probably the best curry in the world. It's funny because like you get an Indian in Brum, and it's better than an actual Indian in India. So a good Indian, if you do like a curry, right? Go and get yourself a vindaloo, and then you'll vindapoo. But a good curry in Brum. Jammy Dodgers are a healthy Oreo. No, man. Thank you for the super chat. The battered Mars bar. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's a place called there's a Lebanese place that does a falafel wrap in Edinburgh, in Morningside. What's the name of it? Yeah, but I mean British food typically. I mean, British chocolate's good. Dairy milk. I want to try fish and chips. Yeah, you got to get a real fish and chips, though. It's got to be like fresh from the sea. And the closer you are to the sea, the better the fish and chips, in my opinion. Good to see you, Randy. How you doing? Best Discord on the net. Thank you, Guru. Thank you for being in the family, man. My uncle is here. Hi, Uncle Hipper. How's it going, Uncle Hipper? Good to see you, man. Thank you for being here. JR. Absorption. Well, this is fast and slow, right? So whenever you're looking, see how fast we move up here and how slow we've moved up here. So what does this do? This creates a momentum wave like this, right? Right? So generally this is divergences, right? Fast and slow. That's the easiest way to think about it, right? Fast and slow. So all you're looking for this is to go like this. This is it. Boop. Higher high. That's all you're looking for. Boop. Okay? Always, whenever you're thinking about divergences, you don't need an oscillator to tell you where a divergence is. Look at this. Whoa. This is like slow, right? We move up and then bang, fast, right? This creates a larger wave or a longer RSI wave. And this moves up and this creates a shorter one, right? A slower wave. And that would create a lower low and a higher low, right? So that will give you divergences, right? So you'll get the divergence in here. Okay? Just think fast and slow. It's very simple. You don't necessarily need it for finding divergences, and it's price action, right? Price action, right? You see the liquidity sweep here, bearish divergence, you get confirmation, you short this thing down to liquidity. Very simple. Okay, fast and slow. Fast and slow. I refer to Billy as my uncle. Hi, Uncle Billy. Hi, Uncle Jimmy. Market madness, absolutely. Everybody's puckered, man. Big up Lebanon. Hi from Lebanon. Awesome, man. Thank you for being there. What are you waiting for now? Either topping structure. Yeah, pretty much topping structure right now. I am in no trade zone right now. Big order block up here. I'm going to mark it this high just so I know. Very aggressive move. Continuation up. Solana as well. Just slowly climbing up into market open, which, what do we say about when we slowly climb into market open every morning when we are slowly grinding up? We're trapping shorts, right? Or we're trapping longs, right? Either way. They're building up liquidity to dump it on your head. Right? That's what we must anticipate. Right? There's no liquidity grabs right here. It's just up. Right? And the imbalance is here. So to me, this is all the target. A little relief today into Friday is great, but it's understanding that, hey man, this is up only. And we have rules for up only, right? So if we're going rules based here and we're looking for the long, right? So we have order block retest. We have retests of previous highs. Look at how well that works, okay? So we want to see this escape, retest of previous highs. Maybe we get an order block in here so we can look for the continuation trade, okay? But up here, no trade, right? We took the long here. We got stopped out pretty quickly in profits for $200, right? We should have taken the second one, right? The second one was the one. This was the one right here. Right? Cool. We would have been up another $500. Whoop-de-doo. We're up 300 to start the stream, which is good. So we were a bit early on this trade. That's all it was. We were a bit early on the long here. Put a 1 in the chat if you're still long from here. I got long right here. Took profit, came back, stopped me out, and then it went up. So, I mean, in this environment, it's going to be... Here's our SFP, guys. In this environment, Participate safely. It's so volatile. If you're over trading, you're going to get absolutely wrecked. Everything looks good until it isn't, right? I was right with the long. It's just a little bit early, which is fine. You can't be mad that, can't be mad. This was the trade setup, SFP of the low. I took profit aggressively, right? I can't be mad that it's running away now. I can just plan the next trade, prepare as best as possible. Here's our SFP, right? In order to trade this SFP, I mean, you could short it here like a big diamond balls man, but for me, I would like to see this, right? That's where I want to short it. But there's our bear div coming into this. Very aggressive move. 500 people in here. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for being here. 138 likes. If you guys wouldn't mind doing a little slap on that like button for me, that'd be cool. I'd appreciate it. Happy Friday. God bless you guys. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful morning. Long. Good job, everybody. 44x leverage is typically what I use. Good morning. Good to see you, J2. Shaq, do you have any courses for learning? Yeah, it's all in the Discord, man. Yeah, 150 videos in the Discord of everything I do, the setups. Some people just join the Discord, watch all the videos, and then they leave, which is kind of funny. So they pay $88 for a course, which is actually quite smart. I salute them for being that smart. Alex, so you're the top 0.5% of earners in the world. Keep it up. Thank you, Piper. God bless you. I mean, I made 15K last month. I was up 40K, but I had a rough couple weeks. In February so far, we're up. What are we up? 35. We're up $27,000 for February, and it's only the 6th day. So we're doing all right. That's a lot of Canuck bucks. I love the conversion, baby. I love the conversion. Thanks for explaining your VWAP deviations yesterday. What is the best way of figuring out the direction of VWAP tap? Well, here we've escaped VWAP, right? We had the reset really late after that sweep, so we're like very far away from VWAP here. But if we look at yesterday, right? We front ran. That was a short we should have taken yesterday, everybody. I think a lot of you guys took that. I mean, I took shorts all the way down yesterday. I had a good trading day, right? But you're looking for the slap and dump, right? Or the slap and go. It's trend based too. Like if we're in an uptrend, right? You typically come back and you retest VWAP, right? Here you can see standard deviation 1. So our standard deviation 1, because we've escaped VWAP down here. Now you can use the standard deviation 1 as a guideline. And you can see you had a couple of good slaps here, right? So you broke out yesterday night. You had a couple slaps in here. So you had a reclaim, slap, and go. That was a nice trade, right? Break down, slap down, right? So you had a slap there. And you had a push out, retest. Look at that, holding the lows. That's your long there. Okay, so there's many ways to use it, right? So even in here, right, we can see how we're not even at 2.5. This is 2.5 and 2 over here, right? So this could easily come back down to here, right? Bear divs up here, climbing up, trying to push into market open. There's many ways to use it. But it's all about price action, everybody. It's all about, okay, it doesn't matter if it's a support and resistance line. You have a line or a squiggle or a wavy thing on your chart. All right? You have a line and a squiggle. How does price behave within here? right? And how do you read it in accordance with price action? So you want to favor trend. You want to favor candle closes. You want to favor when it shows strength and reclaims, right? There's only certain ways you can trade a line, right? You can, price action's either working its way from here down into it or from here up into it, right? And then the behavior, right? The behavior will tell you which way it's going to go, right? But you must understand how it works, right? It's just a line. Price action is king, right? Now, it's a good line. It's a really good line because it's volume based. It's volume weighted average price. So it's the volume of the whole day. This is the average price. This is where the most buyers and sellers are agreeable on paying for Bitcoin, right? I'm willing to buy and sell right here on average, right? So price will tend to return back to the average price of the day. If we're escaping, price will return to the deviation of the day, right? It'll continue to rip away from that average price to try and separate, because buyers are aggressive. When we're above VWAP, you typically look for longs. When you're below VWAP, you typically look for shorts. A very simple rule you can apply. I only take longs when we're above VWAP. I only take shorts when we're below VWAP. Very simple rule, very effective, right? So you can apply many different things to it, but at the end of the day, it's just a damn line on your chart. This is what matters in here. Okay. Yeah, still strong. 3 white soldiers, consolidation, continuation. No trade here. Still looking like it could push into market open, but trapping traders, right? So we can see that, you know, this is clearly like longs all the way through this morning, right? After this escape here, the retest, right? Long, 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 right? Wherever it's going to get to, who cares, really? It's like, tell me when we're going to come back and get these guys, right? Right now, this is the first good sign, seeing a little bit of exhaustion up at the highs, very overextended, right? A little bit of exhaustion here, so this could easily roll over. So we wait. Thank you, everybody, for being here, supporting the channel. 500 people in here, 162 likes. If you are new here, welcome. We're here live every morning, 8 a.m. till 10:15, trading the market, showing you the trades, taking the trades, making crypto honest again. Trading is waiting. Thank you for being here and supporting the channel. If you're new, consider joining the Discord. It is the best Discord in crypto. 8 traders, signals, setups, 150 videos, training videos, all of tons of live streams, constant barrage. You cannot keep up, I guarantee you, because I can't keep up, and it's my job to keep up. So thank you for being here. And guys, just remember that there is no liquidations on stolen land. Okay? You guys are too much in the Discord, man. You guys make... And you got to have a good laugh, guys. You got to... I mean, trading is hard. Trading is hard. So you got to have a good laugh. Oh, man. Oh, man. We're going to play the Top Blast song, okay? And I'm going to go get a coffee. And the rule is, when Alex goes for a coffee, you get long. Thank you for being here. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah. Better sit low when the chips low. AlexOCrypto. Fit the party like a disco. Van bass like my wallet.
Yo, stay true to the digital. All the gang, 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 let's go. I walked away for a minute just to get a coffee. Came back to the charts and the price moved off me. Saw a big green candle pushing through the VWAP. Aggressive move up, so I didn't wanna stop. I felt the FOMO rising, yeah, I felt the itch. Thinking I was pre-rich, about to get rich. I ignored the bearish Steve on the market side for B just to degenerate. Yeah, that was me. I didn't wait for the retest or the golden pocket tap. I just market on it in, walk right into the trap. I'm top blasting, yeah, I'm blasting the top. Enticing buyers in before the big drop. Top blasting, buying high and selling low. Direct by wick, put on a gong show. Top blasting, I didn't pay myself. Now I'm round tripping trades, bad for my health. I pressed the green button when I should've clicked sell. Top blasting the high straight to trade in hell. Now I'm sitting in my wanking chair, yeah, feeling kinda sick. Got the Hershey squirts, man, the candle was quick. Market makers on my order, that dirty rascal. Under my stop loss, now it's a hassle. I used to be a carpenter, dropping spikes all day. Now I'm clicking buttons, throwing gains away. It's absolutely grim, mate. The price action is trash. Should've waited for the sweep to secure the cash. I got tilted, started spiraling, losing my head. Should've closed the laptop and gone back to bed. Don't be an underpambe, don't be a douche canoe. You gotta wait for the setup to come to you. Be the turtle, slow and steady, that's the race. Don't let the green candles punch you in the face. I wanted to slap a rally, the big V-wap slap. Instead I got chopped up in a bull trap. Making crypto honest again, that's the plan. But top blessing trades wasn't part of the brand. Learn from my mistakes, join the Discord fam. Don't buy the top or you'll get in the jam. But let's go, crypto, talking fat when the chips low. Stay true to the digital. All the gang, 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 bye!
The silence is weird, man. The silence is weird. I didn't put it on repeat for you guys. Sorry. Otter gang, gang, gang. Let's go. I mean, this didn't work, did it? Dump it into market open. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Dump it. Dump it. Dump it real good. I think I get like demonetized for beatboxing now. Gang, 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 top blasting. I got it from some degen, Billy. I got it from some degen. Anyone else like the old song better? Yes, I love the original song. That's why I played at the beginning and the end. Looks like a top. It does look like a top, I agree. Nice doji engulfing candle at the high here. Major trend line resistance here, guys. Major. Okay, you can see here. Bam, bam. All right. Bam, bam. Down we come. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, boo-boo, you want to go steal some picnic baskets? Down we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Hey, boo-boo. Damn. Rolling over. No trade yet. Still waiting here. Bearish divergence. Up at the highs. Sweep of the highs. We'll see. My kid just smudged my glasses real good. I can't see the charts, man. Don't trade blind. Put a 2 in the chat if you got short. I'm going to be jealous of you. Just tell me, okay? Tell me. Rub it in. I like seeing you guys win, man. Like, if you guys are winning, I love it. You guys. I need you guys to win because then you stay, right? Please manage your risk. Please take high probability trade setups. Please. I need you guys, because trading's fucking lonely, man. Like, I don't mean to swear, but, like, it's lonely. Like, I'm sitting here in my nice little office with a nice view. I'm going to go tell my wife, Doji engulfing candle for $3,000 today, baby. She'd be like, what the fuck? I'm going shopping. No, my wife's not like that, but, I mean... You get it. I know you get it, right? Especially when you have a bad day, right? Because you're going to have bad days. You're going to have bad days. That's part of it. But it's your attitude, you know? You know, it's your attitude. It's your adjustment. It's how you bounce back, right? My SFP setup played out well. Nice. 222. Good job, everybody. Last bounce. Nice bear div in here. We'll see. We'll see. If we break this low, now we really talking, right? We really talking. Very aggressive move up though. Like I wouldn't necessarily fade this just yet. Very good sell wall here for Solana. My God, Solana, man. Ugh. I wish I scooped some up at 67. My God. Jeez. My baby Solana. She's so scammy, wickety that it's like, Solana, you're looking here. You're looking at this guy right in here. And you're, oops. Control Z. You guys say Z. Control Z. Control Z. Z. It's definitely Z. You know why? Because the British... It's the Queen's English. It's Z, mate. It's the Queen's English. You can't fade the Queen. Do you ever find you using like trading terms? You can't fade the Queen. You use trading terms in real day life now. Top blasting. Top blast. I'm top blasting these Oreos right now. There's no risk management. I bet you guys do. I bet you. All the time. Just remind me of what you're waiting for. So mitigation of the low. Right? Waiting for this. We took the long here. We got stopped out, made some money. We got bear div in here. So we look for mitigation of the low. Come back for late shorts. Rotation back down to the trend line. Into the imbalance. I typically want to short here. Because in my opinion, this can still go up. This is still ripping. So even though we are rolling over right now. I mean, we could have looked for a retest of previous lows in here. This is not where I short. This is bottom blasting, right? So down we go. We were looking for the SFP. Closed back within the range. I went for coffee. So a little bit of patience right now. Coming into market open, we got... 22 minutes, 21 minutes. So let's see how it continues here. Price is very volatile. So I've had a great week. I'm not here to give it back, right? Friday, I'm going to be patient here and just take my time. And see what this brings. Lots of liquidity to come in and attack on Solana too. We'll see. So just waiting a little bit of patience here. NASDAQ Consolidation sideways. A little bit of a Bart Simpson, guys. So a bit of a warning sign here. Okay, a little bit of a Bart Simpson. So remember the ears, right? We're looking to trade to the ears. So if we push and we fail here, we could come back into here, right? Just understand that. Now the thing is that this thing moved pretty fast here, but it did stop for a little bit of a block here. So there is a block here. So this could be your ear. You don't necessarily have to go all the way down. So just be aware that there could be a rollover here on NAS. And I mean, look at this yesterday, right? Told you the whole story. All week this week, if you use the bias on the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ, you would have been printing money. That's why I've printed money, because it's told you every single time, every direction that we've gone. All right, look at the dump here. Remember this Bart Simpson, guys? To the ears, right? To the ears. We shorted that, right? The rollover here, same deal, retest, rollover, retest, rollover. So, it's been very, very accurate if you're just using it as a directional bias. Okay, so we have relief here. We're topping out. We have a lower high, right? But we still have higher lows in here. If we mitigate this low, which we might do, if we lose this low, right, we could easily come back down into here. Now this is good bottoming structure, bull div, higher high, higher low, right? Doesn't mean we have to come in here. But here, just like Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin has that very aggressive low, that consolidation, nice move up, then that aggressive move higher, right? We look at Bitcoin on the higher term time frames here. We have the aggressive bottom that we like. We like this bottom. We have the push up. We have that higher high, higher low. Then we have that aggressive move out here. And then that liquidity created. So what are we looking for? This can give us an idea, right? Before we, participate here, right? We know we're very overextended. We got a little bit of an SFP into an order block here. We're filling a giant order block. This is a giant order block right here, a 1 hour order block. So this can take its damn time in here. We just want confirmation, and then we know where we're taking it back to if we get it, right? The other side of that is that we are ripping. We have a V-shaped recovery. We have a lot of liquidity to target to the upside. Cascading liquidity from yesterday, very easy targets on the way up. We jump on trend, up only, trade up only rules, and up we go. So if this, then that, right? We're prepared either way. Currently, we have bounced and we have an uptrend. So we're not trying to fade it until we break the uptrend. We have not broken it yet. It's defending this low right now. You can see buyers are stepping up here, defending this low. Doji engulfing candle, probably going to push up now. Right? Not for me to trade here. Remain patient. Am I shorting or no? No. Doji engulfing, defending the low, right? What do you think about a quick scalp back to VWAP? VWAP's all the way down here, Dave. There's no quick scalp to here. Maybe the standard deviation 1. But we haven't lost the low yet, right? So we need to break this before we go. That's all. Otherwise, we're still in an uptrend. And this is still splitting hairs, right? Like, typically on a reversal of a trend, I want a 12-minute break. 12-minute breaks all the way. That's not even a low here. 12-minute breaks all the way down here. That's your 12-minute break. Right? So, we're still splitting hairs in this area. Right? We're trying, and we got the volatility to match it, right? But quick moves in and out like a good Boy Scout, right? Doji engulfing candle trying to push back up, right? Bull div, push out. Like we got 30 seconds here. This is bull divs, right? You can see it. Bull divs, push out, right? Retest to previous lows. How does it react here? This is where we would look to short if we had broken the low, but we haven't broken the low. So we wait. Halfway down the candle, wick test. Wick test, continuation trade. That looks like this. Just overextended here, so I'm not taking this trade, but this is what a wick test would look like. You typically want to take wick tests where's a good wick test example? You want to see liquidity taken and then continuation. Something like this. So you got liquidity taken and then continuation. So your wick test would be one of these guys in here where you're looking for this or this or this. This is a good one here. But aggressive move, breakout, wick test all the way up. This area right here, probably not the best area, because we haven't done a good liquidity sweep. Over here, probably a decent wick test in here on the way up. This is topping. Didn't even come for the lows though. Interesting. Front ran the lows and now it's dumping. And that's the volatility. That's the where the TA doesn't work because of the volatility. Because it's moving so much, right? I call it highlighter price action. So instead of being like very nice gender fluid price action, you know, it's moving, but it's very thick, right? Like you can see this price action here. You have a clear as day. Each candle has a vol of like probably 0.5%, right? Like if I measure this candle, that's 0.3% of a candle, right? Each one of these candles is moving 0.3%, which is insane. That's a lot of movement for a single candle. Okay, right? So the volatility can be very deceiving. That's why I think a lot of people struggle in this environment, because they see this candle here and they think we're going to Valhalla, right? They see the dump, the pump, and they buy it, and then they're wrecked, right? Instead of waiting for key levels or clear confirmation of a break, right? It'll trick you. It tricks me. So it's got to trick some of you. I know you guys are all professionals here, so that's why you're all hanging out here watching some weird Canadian in his igloo trade fucking Bitcoin. Right? What's going on, FJ Trading? Good to see you guys. Make sure you guys go over to FJ Trading and follow him. He's one of the greatest traders I've met, man. FJ Trading. One of the traders in the Discord, man. I see you posting a new signal today. I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm going to look. I'm going to look now. Best Discord in crypto. What do you got? Oh, Solana. And ADA. Oof. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Talk dirty to me. He's not an influencer? Who's an influencer? Who said I'm a fucking influencer? I tell that to people I don't want to talk to. Thank you for being here, father and son homesteading. God bless you. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Welcome. Stick around. What part of the journey did you decide you wanted to be an influencer? Never. I started streaming to be accountable to showing up every day. Ask the people who were here at the beginning, Billy, Dave, Tony. We never had a paid Discord. I just showed up and tried to get better at trading every day, marking out charts, taking air mattresses in the forehead. That was the life, man. Trading in Australia, mate. Trading in Australia. But no, it's always to get better at trading. That's why I started streaming. Because I wanted to mark out my charts, ask, some of the people that I trusted in the space if it made sense, if my levels worked, right? And from there, the rest is history. I wasn't looking to be an influencer. I was looking to be a mattress guy.
Did you guys just see that?
Look at me get hit in the forehead here. Poof.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my.
Look at what my charts used to look like, man. This is classic AlexOCrypto here. This is the classic, man. Look at this wanker in his Canadian shirt down here. Can you guys see it? You guys can see it, can't you? Here, I can expand it for you guys. Look at this guy. What a wanker. This was the original AlexOCrypto. I had friends visiting, and they had a air mattress behind me here. And I was streaming in my little nook.
Oh my god. Did you guys just see that? The air mattress just fell on me.
I look so young, man. No gray hair.
Oh my
This
god.
is what happens when you don't have kids.
Oh my god.
We're dumping, by the way. Great short, everybody. Good job. Oh my god. You didn't have gray hair. Crypto made me gray. All right. It didn't make me gay, at least. Alexo got better and better, and then he developed his own style. Now he's the fastest, best scalper I know. I love you, Billy. Thanks for always being here, Billy. I appreciate you, man. I can't wait to give you a big-ass hug in Vegas, man. You looked like a party animal in those videos? No, man. I was like healthy and wealthy, man. Living in Australia. Working as a carpenter. Grinding it out, man. Grinding it. I worked on the Opera House. I worked on some really cool places in Sydney. We need a mattress emoji. Beautiful breakdown here. If you took the SFP, GG's, guys. Great job on that short, man. Awesome. Awesome. How much margin are you using per trade? Well, I've downsized, so right now I'm just keeping $10,000 on the on my futures account. Okay. I keep 10. I typically keep 30 here, but I've punished myself because I took like $15,000 loss the last 2 weeks before this. Okay. And I've turned that 10,000 into 35. So showing you the trades, taking the trades, showing you the accounts. I mean, you guys want me to stream naked? Let me know. I don't know what else. We're trying to make crypto honest again. That's it, right? My position size varies. Okay, right now I'm putting typically around 200K per trade. When it's slower volatility, 2 weeks ago I was putting 800K per trade, right? 800K to 1.2 mil per trade. But the volatility, I don't need to put that much money on. I'm getting paid the same way. if not better, with this volatility. Right? So adjusting to the vol has been a lifesaver. Great dump into market open, everybody. I'm very upset I didn't short this, but we'll be okay, man. We'll be okay. Look at that. They say trend lines don't work, man. Like, trend lines probably some of the easiest basic. Look at that. Very easy trend line. Ding. Ding, 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 all the way down. All right, breaking down now. Enticing shorts, right? So now it's a matter of if this, then that. So what are we looking for? We're looking for a retest back into previous lows, continuation down. So we're looking for this now. All right. Now that we've broken this, good job, right? We got a 12-minute break. Oh, we got a little break here. So this is a good start to a possible downtrend. Possible. Now remember, our 12-minute structure suggests that we need to come all the way down to here. All right. So this can still be a higher low. 8-minute. We got an 8-minute low here. Okay, so just be aware. Retesting previous highs, right, into volume here. So yeah, we got a bit of volume up in here too, and here, and resistance obviously in here. So a little bit of patience. Congratulations on your longs. We got 4 minutes till market open, and we'll see what happens here. I'm excited. Are you excited? Retest to previous lows, continuation down. No trade for me going into market open. I'm gonna wait this one out before I would like to see what happens in market open here. First 10-15 minutes before green lighting myself to trade. I think I would like to see the SPY and the NASDAQ and how they open. That's going to be critical to direction, in my opinion, this morning. So I remain patient. I am patient. Yeah. That's a nice candle here. Probably pushing back into market open here. A little trigger wave to the downside. Trying to push back here. Got downwards trending momentum about to break. I'll go on the 1 minute for all you trigger finger people. You still owe us a stream in the otter suit. I tried to order one. I'm going to order the otter helmet for the next Halloween. Please remind me in September, Tony, to buy the otter helmet. Stream naked. There is a good otter head Amazon. I think there is like a mask. Otter. There's an otter suit too. I could buy the otter suit. Where is it, man? I can't find it. It was utterly fantastic. Good push here. Yeah, I'm not going to go and look for that. We got a minute and a half till market opens. Enticing shorts, man, coming right back and ripping it. Wild price action, man. Welcome to Bitcoin, the Gong Show. Oh, man. Bullish trigger wave pushing out. NASDAQ. There it is. There's the tell. If we close below here, watch out. Geronimo. There it is. It's trying to close below there. Let's see how the SPY opens today. 10 seconds. No trade right now, guys. Still waiting. Showing the trades, taking the trades. Thank you, everybody, for smacking up the like button, subscribing if you're new, joining the Discord, using the Bitunix exclusive link in the description for the best deal on Bitunix trading exchange. Market is open, baby. Let's go. Gap up. Gapping up. Gapping up. Nice push for Bitcoin here. Solana, order block retest, continuation down possibility. Bitcoin continuing to push here. Nice strength coming in. NASDAQ, rotation down, coming for the ears. Bitcoin coming back for late shorts possibly right now, trying to push back up. Nice push. Bitcoin bullish, looking good. Trigger wave playing out. 3 drives, bearish divergence. Can it reject here, or are we going to Valhalla? Very aggressive market open, guys. Very aggressive. No trade here. Still waiting. Very aggressive. Very volatile. SFP, down we go. NASDAQ rolling over aggressively. Warning. SPY holding. SPY holding, NASDAQ rolling over aggressively, coming for the liquidity of the lows. Doesn't mean we're going down. Bitcoin continuing to push here, looking strong. Nice push. Solana, nice push as well. 3 drives, bearish divergence, possible SFP in here. NASDAQ, SPY looking strong. Okay, nice push here for Biddy. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live. We got 600 people in here. Thank you guys for hanging out, man. God bless you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Welcome. Welcome. We're here live every morning trading Bitcoin, taking the trades, showing the trades, making crypto honest again. Thank you for being here. Big pump and dump. We'll see. No trade for me. That trend line doing its thing. Funny trend lines, man. NASDAQ really dumping here, guys. SPY showing a little bit of weakness. Damn. Damn. That's whack. What's that off of? That's how high. Damn shit. And that is whack. Crazy volatility, man. This is wild. Enticing buyers. I think they're trapping buyers. Like, if I was to guess right now, they're going to send it a little bit higher and then drop the anvil, man. Just boom. That's my guess. That's my guess, but we're not here to guess. We're here to wait. Look at the NASDAQ. Beautiful pump. Bullish. Bullish AF, man. That's a beautiful sweep and go, man. This is bullish. This is very bullish. Looking for a continuation here. Nice push for Bitcoin, sweeping the highs. This looks really bullish here. Same with the SPY. Yep, very nice push here, guys. Congrats on your longs. Very nice push. Not for me, I'll tell you that much. Not for me, but very nice push here. Okay. Continuing to fly. Recovery coming in, which is good. Coming in to fill this gap. We could just fill this gap and then dump down. But this is looking very strong, friends. Beautiful push here for Biddy. Solana as well. Jeez. So lots of cascading liquidity, right? So lots of, like, as you go, think of it like a domino effect. Bam, 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 bam. As you push, you liquidity grab, you continue. Liquidity grab, continue. Right? You just reckon all these shorts from yesterday. Breakout retest continuation trade possibility here. NASDAQ still strong. Solana, big SFP on Solana. Order block retest on Solana in here. Bitcoin flying. Put a 1 in the chat if you're long like Donkey Kong. I am in no trades, everybody. I am in no trades. Still waiting. Beautiful push, though. Nice push on SPY. Nice push on the DAC. 620 people here, man. You guys are wild. Thank you for being here and hanging out. Thank you for supporting the channel. A little bit of indecision up at the highs here. Could lead to a little bit of a push back down. We'll see here. No trade yet. 3 drives, bearish divergence, higher term time frames, right? Enticing buyers, right? Trapping buyers. Very nice push though, so we'll see here. I'm sure there's a lot of people, with buy orders on IBIT this morning. So you think the market's dumped 20% or whatever, right? So like a lot of people, as soon as market opens, these orders on IBIT for all the ETFs are all getting filled, right? So this is very bullish, right? You can see a lot of people just buying it up. And that's expressed in the price action right now. $111. Shorts getting wrecked. Good to see you, Dano. Sorry for muting you yesterday, Dano. I just kindness, man. That's all we're here to do. That's it, man. You still owe us a stream in an otter suit. Grayfish. We lost our emojis. YouTube whacked us. That's not fair. Waiting for orb. Yeah, I'd just like to see how price materializes in here. A little bit of patience. Who long the top? Entered on the retest or previous high. Good job. So you're waiting for a shorting opportunity? I'll go long. I'll look for continuation longs. We're just very overextended right now, so I mean, we're not gonna Dave Digital top blast right now. I don't know why it's a Dave Digital move, but because he came up with the song. Very bullish on NASDAQ and SPY. Very bullish. So very nice look here for all assets. Coming into some resistance now. Top of the order block. SFP of the high in here. Very aggressive move for Bitcoin. Nice push here for Solana. No trade. NASDAQ, SPY. Strength. ETH. ETH attempting that 2K mark. No trade for me. This is very aggressive. I mean, cascading liquidity, right? Liquidity. So this high would be the target right now of this move. 68.8-ish. Very nice move here. Very nice move. We got 5 minutes till orb. Above 200 EMA. Nice. Waiting for what? So we're waiting for retest. To use fair value gaps and order blocks. Yes. I use fair value gaps as targets and I use order blocks as entries. Depending on price action. I bought 62 yesterday. Nice, Zach. I mean, if your long-term time horizon, I think you got to have a 5-year to 10-year time horizon with Bitcoin. I mean, I sold 30% at 125, and I'm still holding the rest, right? So, I mean, there's the rollover. Retest of order block here. Possible orb high is in. Order block retest, continuation up. NASDAQ continuing up. So is Solana. Solana continuation up. Your block's all the way down here for Solana. A little bit of rolling here, so this tells me that the move is either resetting for another push, or it's starting to get a little exhausted here. Not fully, but it's telling me it's getting a little. You can see when it's aggressive like this, you don't really want to get in the way, right? Nice push here. Strength, strength, strength. Yeah, all liquidity in here, man. There's no reason for this to... I mean, I would look for some sort of topping in here. And then give everybody on Wall Street some humble pie to eat going into Friday. All the top blasters. Oh, man. That would be cruel. That would be cruel. Engulfing candle here almost. Nah, just missed. Just missed. Almost engulfing. Still waiting here. NASDAQ cooling off a little bit here. SPY hasn't filled its gap completely yet, but it's almost there. Might have one more push in us. See if it does want to roll over here. This candle tells me the buyers are still trying to control this, right? If they didn't, they wouldn't have bought this right here, right? They wouldn't have bought and pushed this candle up right here. That's what that tells me, right? Doji, bullish, trying to push. SPY still has some room to the upside to go. NASDAQ retest to previous highs, continuation up. Consolidating sideways here, trapping longs at the highs. Right? So we're either looking for this or we're looking for this. Still waiting. One hour trigger wave negated from this morning, so that's a good sign. It was a warning sign, that 1 hour trigger wave this morning, but it didn't roll over, which is a good sign. It can still roll over, but it looks less like a trigger wave to the downside, which is a good indication of strength in this move. Chop at the top, no trade. NASDAQ continues to push. SPY going for that last fill in the gap. If we fill this gap, be very aware that we can easily come back down now. Okay. Still waiting here. This is no trade zone for us. We wait. Bias should be up until proven otherwise, right? Bias should be up. Yep, nice move here for SPY. Let's go, Bitcoin. Who's your daddy and what does he do? Thank you, everybody, for being here and subscribing and hanging out. New here, how do you easily identify order blocks? This is like something I should have a pre-record for this one. Lots of green candles, one red candle. Lots of red candles, one green candle. Right? SFP occurring right now. SPY. NASDAQ. SPY. Almost filled. Oof, 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 oof. Solana ripping. Bitcoin ripping. Nice move today. Holy. Up 3.5% here. From that low. Breaking out of orb. Looking to take this liquidity out of the high here. Retest the previous lows on the next block. Beautiful breakout here. Continuation up. Nice move for Bitcoin. I mean, it needed it. Happy Friday, everybody. Thank you for being here and hanging out. Happy Friday. We'll see how it wants to go here. Wild times, man. Wild times. And guess what? We got consumer sentiment at 10 o'clock. So we do have a little bit of news here at 10 o'clock. Don't worry about Canada. We're just the 51st state anyways, so. The Michigan. Does anybody know what the Michigan is in hockey? It's pretty cool. Solana flying. Nice. You're going to do that, eh, Spy? Okay. Bitcoin flying, Solana flying. Nice recovery for Bitcoin. Nice recovery for Bitcoin. I think this is a good sign. It's going to be interesting going into the weekend, man. It's going to be an interesting weekend. Volatility. Crazy times. If you did long there, good job. For me, it was like, I mean, you could SFP continuation up, right? Higher highs, higher lows. And order block was right here as well. Did it hit? Yeah, I missed that, guys. I missed that order block. And this looks like a 0.5 maybe. Swing. Nope. Golden pocket retracement as well. So I really missed this long here. Golden pocket order block right there. Yeah, that's my bad. Right? That's my bad. I missed that long there. Hindsight's always, like it's always a pain in the ass because you're like, okay, like this is the setup, man. It's like order block retest, right? You have a perfect order block in here. You have a golden pocket 786. You have a higher high, right? This is your continuation trade. So I missed it, guys. I missed it. Sometimes you can find, it's good to review this stuff though, right? Because then it reminds you to look for these things whilst waiting, right? So like, how do I look for that now, right? So I have a established low, right? So I bring this thing over here. I put the low in. I have an established high. This can adjust if we go higher, right? But I know that this is the high. This is my golden pocket 786, so it's lower orb. Look for continuation here or retest in here. I also have a 382, right? A 382 retest to previous highs. We'll see, right? But it's always important to review where the trade was and how you would have gotten into it. Now, the only thing here is a little bit of risk management, right? So like, where am I going to put my stop? It would have to be below these lows or below this low here. And I would target the highs into that liquidity of that high up here, right? Which is a great trade setup. But You can't always see it, right? We try to. Nasdaq continuing to climb. SPY continuing to climb. Ethereum looking strong. Hey, buddy, I'll be there soon. I'll be there soon, buddy. My son's banging on the door. Nothing better. Nothing better hanging out with my son, man. He's 2 for 2 in his trading. He's up like $1,600. 2 trades he's taken. He's crushing it. He's got better P&L than most of you. Unsubscribe. 600 people in here, 236 likes. Can we get that to 250? That would be cool, man. I'd appreciate that. Join the Discord. That's where it's at, man. Join the Discord. That's where the alpha is. Best Discord. We have a sale on right now for February. I ain't going to do a sale until, I don't know. We'll do a Bitcoin conference sale. I ain't doing another sale. You guys are, there's enough of you in there, man. I gotta cater to the gang. Use the code PINKBOX. Must break 69.5 to break out further, yeah. How long you been trading when you become profitable? Yeah, so I've been trading for 4 years now. I started trading Terra Luna Collapse. It took me about 6 months to be disciplined. Then I became profitable and compounded an account within, 9 months? We have it marked out on the chart. I should know the numbers by now. 9 months to compound a $1,000 account into a $100,000 account. And then the rest has been history, man. Without a paid Discord, without you guys using affiliate links, without you guys doing anything. So, trying to make crypto honest again, man. That's it. You put me in a house with your 10 favorite influencers. I think I know 3 influencers who could out-trade me. Or non-influencers. Traders helping traders, right? If you gave me a $10,000 account and said I had to pay my rent, you guarantee I'd be paying my rent, man. Slow and steady. Nice push here. Nasdaq continuing to fly, guys. Here's the tell, right? Here's the tell. Up only. Looking for pullbacks. No trades. No trades right now. When it's a grind like this, it's hard to justify entering, right? Like, I mean, you really have to, yeah, you're splitting hairs up here. This to me looks like it needs to come down, but the gap has been filled on the SPY. So the door is open to come back down and get these guys down here. The door is open to come down now. Key resistance. Failed door breakdowns, typically bearish. Considering a short here. It's got a breaking down here on the NAS, breaking down on the SPY. Failed or breakout. Didn't take the liquidity up high here, though. That's the concern. Didn't take that liquidity. Alex went silent. Just saying. Alex went silent. Small position. NASDAQ topping out. Take profit 1 hit. Send it to 0. Up 250. Bear divs, overextended, everybody top blasting. Macro downtrend needs to come back into the range for Friday. We'll see. We'll see. I liked it. I liked it. We have topping structure, 3 drives, failure to make a higher high. My only issue is that it didn't take the liquidity up here, so it could still drop. NASDAQ, toppy, key level of resistance, SPY, filling the gap. Okay, we said if it filled the gap, there's an opportunity for it to come back down. We'll see. We'll see. Might come back and get me here. Half a position size too. 2 trades today. 250, 250 so far. Let's see if this wants to roll over or not. Whatever. Who cares? Thank you for being on the stream and hanging out here. Bitcoin, you have permission to die. You took it? Oh, man. There's trades that I say where I'm looking to trade, and then there's trades that I take because my number one job, as I always say, is to protect the newcomer, right? The new trader who's here, who's going to listen, who's going to click the damn button, and he's not going to manage his risk. He's not, you know, it's not my number one priority is the new person here trying to copy trade, and I typically tell you when I'm entering and what I'm looking for and taking a stab and all that stuff, but like this is an entry, take profit, stop loss to entry trade, right? Look how fast that came back. So someone new coming in here, they slam short, they're down here, right? Right? So there you go. Look, it came back for me, right? GG's in the chat, another 250. It's extremely volatile right now. This is not easy trading, guys. Right? NASDAQ rolling over, SPY rolling over, getting a little bit of a bid back up here. Yeah. Failed or breakout. It's typically bearish. Two trades this morning, guys. Showing the trades, taking the trades as usual. 2 trades. Here's the screen. Here's my, 269. Ooh, baby. 267. I mean, we've made $520 today. That's more than most people make. And we've done it in a couple of hours, right? So, on to the next one. Trying to push back here. Yeah. I'm probably going to regret getting stopped out here, but we'll see if it wants to roll over. Peak seeker as well. I feel like we're splitting hairs a little bit here with the trading, so. Solana needs to come down here. Overextended. Doesn't mean it has to. It's still in an uptrend, guys. But I would like Solana to come into here. 80. Psychological level. I just don't like that it didn't take this high. If this goes down and then it sweeps this high, and we start to close like this, SFP of the high, I would probably giga short all the way down to here. Don't show your losses. I show everything, man. I show everything. I've taken I show everything. My losses, my wins. Screenshot all my trades, screenshot my P&L, screenshot my account, screenshot my, photocopy my butt, fax my butt to the boss on the photocopy machine. Like, I don't know what you want to see. We're here for you. I can't scroll up any higher. Here's my last 2 trades. I can withdraw the funds. It's not a fake account. I can go and withdraw my funds. Don't forget that too. A lot of traders, they're trading fake money. Exchanges will give you fake money and let you trade and show your P&L cards, and it looks exactly like my screen. Except they can't ask them to withdraw their funds in front of you if you don't believe them. Because it's so true. Ask them to withdraw their funds. I bet you they won't. Or to transfer their funds to a different account. I bet you they won't. Because it's bullshit. And that's not fair. I don't know how you could live a life like that, though. That's dishonest as fuck. That to me is so scammy, man. If you need to take a break and you need to paper trade because you've had a bad week or something as a trader, you tell people and you paper trade and you take off a week. You don't go and trade a fake account and lie to everybody. That to me is just, that's the issue. That's the issue. I'm not going to get on one on Friday. It's a beautiful Friday. Looking for the dump here. Do you mind explaining the orb stuff a bit? It's open range breakout. So it's your first 15-minute candle, and it's how price behaves around it. That was a hard hold for that short, guys. That was pretty lame stop out, though, eh? Holy smokes. A very lame stop out. Anybody else short? Put a 2 in the chat if you're short. Like the one candle came back, stopped me out, man. Directional bias, right? That's the volatility, though, today, guys. Right? Like, it's more important that I mitigate risk, in my opinion. Like, I took the short here. I took the trade down, paid myself into the liquidity of the lows, like I teach, right? And then the follow through, this is just enough to stop me out and send it down, right? It's kind of annoying, but it is part of the deal, especially as a scalper, man. Coming back, retest to previous highs here. NASDAQ continues to roll over here, guys. Remember we said the NASDAQ can come back down to this area here. 24,500. SPY's looking a little bit toppy here after filling the gap. It has permission to come back down into this range. Bitcoin trying to hold and push. Breakout retest possibility too, if it doesn't hold here, right? So this could breakout, retest, and hold. Trying to hold the lower orb, order block in here, golden pocket kind of deal. So We'll see if it wants to roll over or if it's just going to, you know, chop, chop, chop. Very choppy up in the highs right now. Solana looks good here. This is actually pretty bullish. Solana holding the lows. This is bullish. Trying to go. This is trying to go. A little bit of a head and shoulders though. Possibility as well. So no trade. No trade. You don't top blast. You don't long up here in my opinion. You look for shorts. And rotation back down. This is where you look for the long. Yeah, very choppy. See there's the comeback for the late shorts, right? Right there. Bam, come back for late shorts. Now dump it. Right? Like trigger wave trying to push out here. Yeah, no touchy here. This is just choppy. Choppy, choppy. No trade. At the end of the day, we're still in an uptrend, so it's still trying to push here. It's trying to defend these highs in here. So we wait. Like I said too, we want liquidity to be taken right here. We want to see this liquidity taken or these lows tested. Okay? Why? Because we have imbalance here. So you guys know I trade fair value gaps. Well, where's the fair value gap here? It's right here. Right? This is a target. So we target imbalances. When price moves too aggressively, we look for price to move back into those targets in order to send price in the opposite direction. But if we're longing in here, this is our target. Well, we never took it, so this now remains our target for this move that we're pushing in right now. So are we going to break down and then come for the target and then continue down? We'll see. But we want to see liquidity taken. And then where's most of the liquidity? Well, I would say it's built up in these longs, right? Here's our imbalance in here. Between here and here, there's an imbalance. Price moved aggressively with an order block. Okay, so if we come back down in here and we lose orb, this is where we're looking to take the trade into, right? So if we have structure in here that allows us to justify a short, we can look to short into that imbalance, depending on price action. Very choppy though. Very choppy, making you think, right? Your best job here is to wait, right? Your job here is to wait, right? So we're looking for what? 1, bounce. Reclaim, go. SFP, fail or breakout is typically bearish. Right? So we're looking for this guy, short here. We want to see liquidity taken. Right? Break at a trend line, retest a trend line, bottoming structure here, off we go. Entry, stop loss. Target, liquidity, imbalance. In here, no touchy. Okay? Anyways, that's enough out of me, guys. That's enough out of me. It's Friday, baby. We got some live streams in the Discord. If you're new here, subscribe. We're here live every morning, 8 a.m. till 10:15 Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Subscribe if you're new. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Discord, I will see you later on today. And have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, guys. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. AlexOCrypto. casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gains. I'm chopping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the